Hello YouTube, this is Flex754 bringing you a YouTube video of my deck profile for my locals. It was originally made to be used for the YCS Providence, but very last minute we all decided just not to go because of money issues, and we just didn't really feel like doing all the stress just in a couple of days or a few weeks, so we just decided not to go. And because also we know we're not gonna do that well, so also. And then we just wanted to play for fun, so we just kind of decided, screw it, let's go out to eat afterwards, go watch a movie, and just chill, instead of just go to a YCS from that's a couple hours away from us. We had to go to a hotel, and then we had to be so cramped up in the same room and stuff. So yeah, we decided not to go because we just didn't feel like it. But this deck is pretty much ready for the YCS Providence if I went to it. The side deck's kind of weird. It's just made for the actual other decks to be played with, but most of the people I played with my last locals were 6 Samurais and random darks or plant synchros, so I can get the chance to use all my side deck cards, just a few cards here and there. So yeah, for me to do this is pretty much my DoppelWarrior junk Synchron deck with a few techs in my own that Luis Vega, my friend that I've been filming for a couple of weeks, recommended, and when I tried them out, they're actually really good. So yeah, if you want a stabilized deck, this is the deck you want because it has a lot of defense and a lot of offensive plays put into it. So yeah, so I'll definitely show it to you, and hope you guys enjoy. Comments below, and if you like the video, thumbs it up. If you don't like it, thumbs it down. But if you don't like it, please tell me why you don't like it, so I can make it better. So yeah, here's the video. 3 Raikos, standard in every plant synchro deck. Sorry, let me get the light out of the way a little bit. There we go. Too much of a glare. Now I can't see the cards. 3 Raikos, mostly just because the milling part, and it's targetable for junk synchron and debris dragging, which is the main focus of the deck, is to bring back monsters with their effects and then just do crazy synchroning with them. And then here's the tech that you're supposed to play is junk synchron plus the DoppelWarrior. Mostly you're supposed to wait till the Hyper Librarian comes out, but I don't know if I'm even going to buy Hyper Librarian, so I just want to try this deck out and see how it works. And so far it worked pretty well. I love the deck. It runs so fast, and there's so many plays you can have with it, and it's just ridiculous, and so many pluses and so many draw power of it from the Formula Synchrons and other cards too. Also, you play 2 Debris Dragons, obviously, for the Dragon Synchroing, but you're limited to, never mind. 2 Effect Veilers for negating monster effects, such as Debris Dragon or Dark Arm Dragon, such like that. So it's pretty much like a staple now in the deck, so that's why I play it. And for plants, I played 2 Lone Fire Blossoms, and for the targets, I play for Lone Fire, Dandelion, Glow Bulb, Spore, 1 Mystic Tomato, and a Titania. This Titania was actually supposed to be at my 2nd Chaos Sorcerer, but I extremely did not like the Chaos Sorcerer. Some people would disagree with me about the Chaos Sorcerer, and they would rather play that over this Titania, but the way that I draw my hand sometimes, the way that I draw my cards, I always draw a way to get out Titania, either by Lone Fire or Dandelion tokens or DoppelWarrior tokens or whatever. I mean, I'm just able to get it out faster than Chaos Sorcerer, so I took one out of the mouth. So that's why it's out. And also this in here for Sangan and my other dark targets, plus it can be removed for Spore for a level 5 tuner, so that's why it's in there. And plus it gives me more targets for my plants, that's why. Here's the 1 Chaos Sorcerer I play in the deck. I liked it a lot. I like it 1 over 2. 1 Lila for the extra light swarm and the light targets. This is my tech. His tech was also Luis Vega's Quick Draw. I didn't get him out that much often. A lot of times I wish it was a 3rd junk synchron, but a lot of times I did really well with it. But what times I actually got it out, I had a junk destroyer or junk berserker, which are pretty much key cards of the deck, so that's why I play it. And plus it's a free special summon, so yeah, that's another reason why. I play 1 Gore's Emissary of Darkness, it saves my butt a lot. 1 Sangan for searches pretty much everything except for Gore's, really, and Chaos Sorcerer and Titania. And of course, my last monster, Spirit Reaper, for defense against 6 Samurai. This is so good, I love it. I only use it for defense, and it just stops 6 Samurai in their tracks. Spell cards, I play 2 Pot Avarice for recycling all my cards. Come here. 2 MSDs for backfield hate. 1 Book of Moon for staple, Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, Charge of Light Brigade, Mind Control, Foolish Burial, and those are pretty much the staples of the spell staples for the whole deck. And another tech that Luis Vega actually recommended for me is Tuning, since I play 3 targets, and plus it gives me another chance to mill. And it's like a free rota for me for the Synchron monster, so that's why I play it. And it worked really well. I liked it a lot. A lot of times I'll have dead hands, and this would be in my hand. I was searching for that, and next thing you know, I mill like a Raikou or something, and it was really great. I would get Junk Synchron in that situation. It was great. On the traps, Call the Haunted, Mirror Force, staples in the deck. 2 Deep Prisons, mostly for defense, because there's a lot of times I have no backfield, no tokens, no nothing on the field, and I'll just be taking an attack, and my friend Lewis recommended some defense, so I played Dimension Prisons. And of course the Solemn Hate, Solemn Warnings, and Solemn Judgments. That's it for the main deck. For the extra deck, I play Trishula, because I only have 1 Scrap Dragon, 1 Stardust, 1 Black Rose, I don't know if I can see all these cards, 1 Iron Chain, 1 Junk Destroyer, 1 Junk Berserker, 1 Drill Warrior, and 1 Junk Warrior for the Synchron targets. For non-Synchron or Dragon type Synchros, I play 1 Arcanite Magician, just in case I can get Chaos Sorcerer off, or Synchro with Lila and the Junk Synchron, or anything else really. 1 Barnac, obviously. 1 Justice Catastor. 1 what's it called, Armory Arm, just for level 4 synchroing. And of course 2 Formula Synchron for the deck to make it broken. Once Hyper Librarian comes out, this deck will be really popular. So if you guys got the cards for it, keep them and make the deck when it comes out. On the side deck, 2 Thunder Kings for pretty much every deck that searches, especially 6 Samurais and Gravekeepers. 2 Kinetic Soldiers, the same reason, for mostly what's it called, 6 Samurais and the Gemini Hate. 2 Gladiator Tamings. I play these because I thought I was gonna go to Providence, like I said, and I was hoping to see a lot of GB players, but at my locals there's nobody there besides me playing GBs. What it says here is, the reason why I play this card is because on the card text itself it says, if a face-up Gladiator monster is on the field, activate one of these effects. If you can notice from what I just said, it says if a face-up Gladiator monster is on the field. It does not specify if you have to control one. So if your opponent controls one and you don't, you can just pretty much play this and say, okay, it's a brain control. And your opponent just kind of cries if they have a couple back row and they're saying one of them's a Warrior Chariot, and you just synchro with the other monster as use the other one for synchro material or tribute material. So it's a good hate against Glad hate players. So good tip right there. I discovered that myself. 1 Pulling the Rug, because I thought they were going to see a lot of mirror matches at the Province, but of course we didn't go again. 2 Bounce Chapels, because it's a good side deck card. Oh my god, it's a big glare. 2 Dust Tornadoes for much backfield hate. 1 Return. I hate playing against 6 Samurais and GB players when they side in against me with Dimensional Fissure. This is why it's in here, because I would have so many monsters removed. I would like to just bring them all back and just like, okay, I can synchro with all these monsters now. Because I have a lot of tuners. I have a lot of tuners, and most likely a lot of them are going to be removed from play. That's why I play it, so I get field advantage. My interesting tech I play in here is 2 Chaos Trappoles. What this does is you pay 2,000 life points to negate the summon of a light or dark monster and remove them from play. This is mostly because of the Ancient Fairy hate. I was not going to put Light Imprisoning Mirror in my deck because there's a lot of light monsters in my deck that I play, and it actually hurts me. I tried it out and I did not like it, so I put them in here, and it did wonders. So there's like 1 player I think at my local that played Master Hyperion. I'm like, okay, reveal this, and they're like, what's this do? I'm like, just read it, and they're just looking at it, and next thing they're like, oh, that really sucks. Because his Master Hyperion got removed, and then this was still in the field, and it was like my 4th. These are my extra 2 Solemn Warning, just not as good. But most likely I'm gonna be milling most of my Solemn Warnings because of all the milling effects. So this is why it's in here, just in case I milled the DoppelWarrior. I still got these two in my deck. I mean, it's a risky card too to play because you're paying a lot of life points in the deck, but still, it's worth it in the end if you think about it. And my last card I play is for X-Saber hit, 1 Gotham's Emergency Call. It's pretty much the whole deck. I really enjoyed the deck a lot when I played it. There was so much advantage on the field. The only thing it had trouble with against was 6 Samurai. That was the only real thing I had trouble against, because 6 Samurai just blow up in your face and just like rapes. And I only have like really 4 cards to go against it really, because I have to make room for other cards really. So that's really, it's kind of hard to go against it. But the deck itself is supporting. First game I win usually. Second game is kind of trickier, and the third game is like, it's all on fate then. So that's the reason why I don't really like 6 Samurai decks. That's pretty much my whole deck right there, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any suggestions or comments about the deck, please comment below. Rate, subscribe, please befriend me on YouTube and stuff. If you guys want to talk to me about stuff in the deck, or have any ideas for the deck or videos, please comment below or message me in the inbox. This is FlexMan504 signing off to you, and peace out.